Hey there, Aries. Let's get started with your weekly reading from the 29th of August to the 4th of September 2024. Let's see what's in store for you, starting with the Oracle here. So what's coming out for you first, Aries, just happens to be shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision quest. Well, I kind of felt this already. I don't know if you just saw me smile as soon as I seen it, as I saw it. Can't even speak English now. But shamanic journey is you taking a very enlightened path. Moving forward in this week, there's going to be a lot of things that you realize. It's marked by the number 23, which, equates to like a five, change, transformation, transition into a different reality, if you so mote it be, type of situation. Okay. Just being very self-aware during this week, like you're just going to start to see the way things people move, and you're just like you see past it. You're not really taking offense to things. You're not really taking things personally this week, because there's a deeper meaning behind whatever is being reflected to you. You feel me? So you have bright heart light on the bottom of the deck. Open connections marked by the number 18, which equates to a number 9. Is a lot of like being able to let things go so that new things, a new cycle can come into place here. And of course that goes into the transitional energy. Like it's like you're ramping up for that new level of life. The and That's because like you're embodying a lighter version of yourself. So it's like frequency wise, it's lifting you up. That's how you're attaining that new level, because your heart is being lightened. You're not carrying so much baggage, and you're open to receiving like the cosmic gifts that are for you. Okay. And I mean cosmic gifts as in money, I mean in relationships, I mean in your abilities that you didn't even know you had or even thought you had. Like all of those things are kind of making their way to you. Okay. So let's move forward, Aries, with the energy of this week going into the tarot. See what else is coming out for you guys. Ooh, okay. All right, Aries. Ooh, I gotta wait till the shuffle feels right. All right, here we go. Here we go. So you have the challenge here. What can help you with the challenge? Some past energy, present, potential outcome, as well as some advice here. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the star card in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this has been a long time coming, because you've been like disappointed a lot in your past up until this point, and it's been hard for you to like kind of shake that energy, like shake that like people disappointing you, or you feeling like you can't get anything done unless you are able to do it yourself. Like you can't trust anybody with anything, this, that, and the third. And that's indirectly been standing in the way of you being able to make connections and trust people and delegate things. That's a part of making your best version of yourself, the best version of your reality, come true. So subconsciously, like it's like that there's like a hindrance on your abilities, on your hopes, on those types of things, on your luck, because you're not able to trust. I want to say outside of yourself, but also in that you're not able to trust yourself completely. So your challenge here is the 10 of Wands, putting so many things on your back. Like you're struggling with not having to do everything yourself, not putting that burden, that strain on you. Like you always have to be 1,000 places at once, but you're only one being. You're only there's only so much you can physically do. And but that doesn't stop you from trying to do it. That's your challenge here. You're trying to break that. Okay. What can help you with that is the Queen of Wands energy here. The Queen of Wands is in reverse, and that is because it's reminding you that you're not taking care of yourself. You're not trusting in your abilities. You're not following your passions, because you're so like kind of distracted with having to do every other aspect. You're not able to clearly look at and clearly make it known to yourself what you want at the end of the day, because you're so like bogged down with, oh, I have to handle this, oh, I have to handle this. Like, past energy here, you have the Five of Wands, because you've already felt like you had to claw to claw your way up to get to where you are right now. You've had to always do the most. There was always like some type of competition. There was always like some type of, like aggravated, like I gotta fight for this. So yeah, Aries, that is your past energy. There's always been like your flame, in a sense, has always been ignited by stress, by feeling more confident than somebody else. There's always been like it hasn't been like a healthy competition. All right, your present energy has to do with the wheel of fortune in reverse, like things feeling stagnant, things feeling like they're not moving, just because, like I said, you're so distracted. You're not able to really focus on and really be true to what you want at the end of the day. Okay. Really, for real, let these like realize what's a distraction. Like I said, that shamanic journey is coming out for you, so you can realize what your external is actually trying to show you, what this reading is actually trying to show you, so you can lighten the load. Okay. At the end of the day, you have the Three of Swords here in Three of Swords. Yes, Three of Swords here in reverse for your potential outcome. This is you coming to a sense where you're just like, yo, like this has been nuts. Like I've been stressing out from all of this. I've been talking myself out of this, that, and the third. Like this is you healing. This is you realizing, acknowledging, and healing past this, because it is like kind of one of those catalysts situations. So this is you healing past all that, because you're just like, this is what the hindrance is. Like you know, literally you putting 16 elephants on your back. Like who can even carry one? Like how are you doing this? You know? Um, so, and in that sense, if you can carry 16 elephants on your back, imagine what you can do if it wasn't a stressful situation, if you were able to lighten that load and not feel the weight of it. You know, like imagine what else you could accomplish if you were over here managing 16 elephants. All right. So on the advice here, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's just telling you to like really put things into perspective here. All those things that you manipulate yourself into doing, because you feel like a fear, a guilt towards the situation, that is blocking like your intuition, your discernment towards something. That is blocking inspiration towards something. And until you really realize that and really are just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this because, or you catch yourself, you're like, yo, I'm doing this because I'm afraid that it's not gonna get done if I don't have like my pinky touching it, like type of situation. Then you'll be able to make the changes that you need to make and take the actions that you need to take. All right. So Aries, if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, you know I am so happy to help. Definitely, if you want a closer, like a more personal reading, that information is in the description below, along with information on Cosmic Tarot Mastery, where I'm actually developing a tarot course that's going to come out on October 9th. So be sure to stay tuned to that. That information is below as well. You can reach me on the socials. All of it is down there. So definitely check that out. Let's go ahead and start to clarify these messages for you all and see what comes out for you, what further clarification comes out for you this week, Aries. All right, let's lay them down. Oh. I don't know, like I got like a whole like a jumble of songs in my head at this when I was putting those cards out, and they all were like centered around like love. Um that's the feeling I got, because I'm like, that was a jumble of songs. But like oh, there we go. That's one of them. Like always and forever. That song, I forget who sings that, but it's more of like a love within yourself, like a confidence, like a trust that if you are able to let things go, they'll work even more so in your favor. Like that, but that's some real trust though, because that's you trusting in like the unseen and the unknown. And a lot of people struggle with that. You're not alone. You know, it's okay. We're human beings, you know, at the moment. So it's all right. Like give yourself that grace, you know. Star card on the bottom of the deck in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Wands in the bottom of the deck. As long as you continue subconsciously to have a jumble of feelings where you don't trust yourself, you don't believe in yourself, or you don't think your hopes can actually happen, they won't. Eight of Wands, like there will be no movement, there will be no pace at all. You know, like so if you know that, if you know that your lack of faith is the like the catalyst, like the thing that's standing in your way. Can you start to little by little every day, do something, or like put the idea in your head that, I this can happen, like, because that person has it, that person has been able to attain it. I wouldn't be even be able to see this if I wasn't able to get like anything in that area. I wouldn't even be able to have this idea if it wasn't possible for me, type of situation. And little by little every day you're like, doing something to put you in the habit of becoming the person that is a magnetic match for that. Like it's like overriding this, unlearning things to relearn things. So your who is that? Your challenge here, this 10 of Wands, happens to be clarified by the King of Swords as well as the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so like, yeah, it's like you're thinking that you're being the challenge, and why it's hard to break is that you're thinking you're being strategic about things. You're thinking like you're moving the chess pieces and this, that, and the third, and at the end of the day you're not realizing that it's actually taking a toll on you. You're actually rather exhausted. You're actually getting further and further away from accomplishing your goals, accomplishing or doing the things that you love about what you're doing. Like, say you're trying to run a business and you started it because you love doing the centralized portion of what the business is about, but you have to do the administrative work, you have to do all these other things, and because you are not able to, or you don't want to delegate those tasks, it takes you further and further away from the creative aspect of why you and how you started that business in the first place. So you're not able to use your talent to its best ability because you're like far from the actual product now of what you're doing. So it's just like, is it fun anymore? Are you still doing what you love? Is this working for you? So how can you make it work for you? Okay. What can help you with that? I mean, I've kind of just basically explained it, because it's taking you out of like being truthful and honest with yourself about what you want to do. The Queen of Wands is here because of the Seven of Cups as well as the Two of Swords in reverse. At the end of the day, yeah, you have to make that choice. Like there's so many options available to you, but there's also like a miss, excuse me guys, there's also like a myth, like an illusion that you are doing the right thing, like only you can accomplish everything, and it's like you have to see the option that works best for you in this situation. You can become or seem confused at any given moment because it's just like, yeah, what do I do with this? Like how else is there a way to this, that, and the third? And if you think there's no other way, then there is no other way. But if you really like ask yourself, what can I do about this? And you just go about your day. Like high key, that's where the answers come from. You just come up with like inspiration. You just come up with, yo, I know a person that's really good with that, and they would mesh into that position really well. And even if you don't necessarily hire anyone right away, just think about like again the aspect of why you created it in the first place. How you can, gradually get back to the centralized, like, I am creating this product, I am doing this thing, I am achieving this goal, because how do I get back to this feeling of joy as I'm creating or doing or being this, the the past energy has to do with the Five of Wands. It is clarified by the Lover's card as well as the Seven of Wands. Okay, so like all this fighting was you actually trying to defend something, you actually just trying to do your best to commit long term to something. So it's not like it was for like a bad cause or whatever, or you were just fighting just to fight. But at the same time, I feel like that commitment has turned into like feeling like a trap. Like you just like there's no way out. You always have to fight. You always have to do the most in order to achieve anything, and that's not true. Okay, so your uh current energy right now has to do with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is here in reverse. There's a lot of sevens coming up for you. Okay, I saw 3 sevens already. Is the other seven here? No. Okay, my goodness. But 777 enlightenment. Okay, like again, shamanic journey. This is the whole aspect of this reading for you to realize and come into understanding of what's been going on for you. All right. So anyway, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you're not using the resources that you need to use or that are really, really available to you. You're not seeing them. You're not using what needs to be used in order to grow something financially sound, financially stable, to grow something that, you know, can leaf out into other things, because again, you are so fixated on just having your limbs spread. Like you're trying to be the tree itself instead of being just the seed and being nurtured. And you know, it's better to be the tree than just to be expanded. I mean, the seed than to just be, you know, trying to be something that you're not, or trying to be many people that you're not. You know, there are experts in other different areas that can help you. That, you know, that is so much. Okay, so it's just, you'll never get anywhere if you're always trying to do like the most in this regard. Okay, the Three of Swords in reverse happens to be clarified by the Chariot and the Magician in reverse. So as you're healing, these are the things that you're realizing. Why things feel like they're not moving, why you're feeling like you're not winning, why you feeling like people are continuously surpassing you, why you feel like disempowered. Because and that should be what's going to, it's not meant to, like, you know, make you depressed. It's not meant to make you give up. It's meant to make you see, acknowledge what's happening, so that you can grow, so that you can be open to making changes, so that you can see where you've been being stubborn. Okay, the advice here, the Ace of Swords in reverse, is clarified by the Fool and the Sun card in reverse. Take a chance where you have not allowed yourself to take a chance before. Okay, like, be willing to go on that journey and explore the unseen. Be willing to just, you know, even if you need to start over and start from scratch and go back to that original, like, you being joyful about even creating something, like, go back to the basics and start that journey over if you need to. Okay, like, put your faith into what you're doing, because if you don't have faith in it, then who else will? Like, how else is your specific thing going to come into fruition if you don't, if you, not even you believe in it, if not even you have put that energy into it, where you're just like, I know this is going to happen regardless of what, and I don't have to kill myself before I get it to get it. You know, that makes no sense. Like, how are you going to be able to enjoy it? So Aries, again, if that resonates, I'm happy to help. I'm going to go ahead and pull some angel numbers that will definitely be making themselves aware to you during this week. They could have been making themselves aware to you already. Definitely watch out for sevens as well, because it's just like, Aries, here you go. Like, did you notice that? Enlightenment. Like, all right. So let's see what else comes out for you. You have angel number 11. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I am intuitive. You also have on the bottom of the deck more subconscious energy, 000 for your angel number. You are one with the creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I am a creator. Please remember that you are an intuitive creator. You have that cosmic ability to be able to manifest what you want to manifest. Okay, remember what it feels like to create, to just be in that mode of, wow, I'm making something, and the pride you have when it's finished, and how you admire it. Like, all of those things, all of that energy, use that to your potential. Get back to knowing what that feels like and be in that energy more often. Okay, so Aries, that is all I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. Definitely, if you like this video, share it with someone else that needs to hear it. Other than that, I'll see you guys later already. Toodles.